So it is day 75 and it feels awesome. I'm just taking off my sunglasses and getting in the second workout of the day. We are over at Sapphire. So say hello on this beautiful Sunday. Say hello, sunshine. And we are getting our final walk in. We have done chores like crazy today. We have gone to a holiday Christmas bazaar, which was super fun with some friends. We got meal prep done, and then we came to the beach for a little bit, and we had some friends just hanging out there, and I needed to stay committed to the last walk of 75 hard, right? And so it feels so good to be finishing on a high note. Again, I appreciate you on the journey of 75 days. If you haven't watched 75 videos, I know a couple of them did not upload real time. So I think there's like 3 days out of the 75 that the upload did not happen. So we're just gonna bless and release that. But again, Connie Kircher here, super excited to have you walk alongside, literally walk alongside 75 days of it. Is very realistic to do 75 hard, living full-time remote, living full-time on a boat in St. Thomas, and giving you just a behind the scenes of what it's like to live a lifestyle where you do make the choices to have flexibility, to take care of yourself, and to keep moving forward and pushing forward your business, right? And so I've been able to do all those things since October 1. And this being the final video of the series, I just wanted to chime in, give some love, give some final insights as we walk. That's St. John over there. Can you see that? That's so fun, right? And then I'm just turn you around. That's actually Sapphire Marina. We're gonna go walk this little ledge area, I don't know, inlet area, and then come back in. So couple thoughts, if you will, is one, when you stay committed and you make those little tweaks in your everyday decisions, that there was maybe 6 days, I was telling my friend Donna just a little bit ago, there's maybe 6 days out of the 75 that I was like, the second workout is something I don't really want to do, right? Every other day was pretty much like excited to get movement, excited to try a new, gym, a new class, a new thing on the boat, a new walk, a new beach. But let's be honest, there were some days that you just don't necessarily feel like it, and you keep moving forward. So don't let that ever stop you. Second takeaway that I would say from 75 hard. Yes, I didn't see her. No, second takeaway I would say from 75 hard would be a couple more moving parts of you not really, managing your time well is your responsibility, right? So when it comes to managing all the moving parts of what it is to run a business, run, a successful relationship, successful, health and wellness journey, it is about your energy and time management. Like for everything we talked about, your calendar, your choices, your yeses, your nos, I just really want to empower you that part of the reason I've been able to do 75 days, and trust me, there has been a lot of changes in this schedule in 75 days. Let me fix the hair there. There's been a lot of moving parts that didn't go as planned in 75 days. But if I didn't have, the thought process that, nope, you get up, you make the change, you get up so that you don't put yourself in a circumstance that, second workout can't get done. You go and you make sure that there are forward progress steps every single day. Get the progress picture in, get the gallon of water in really early in your day. Make sure that you take time to, take care of what you need to get taken care of before you get on those client calls, you get on personal calls, you open up those emails, is a huge takeaway, right? So in this last video, I had 2 specific questions of what you wanted to hear as it pertains to not only completing 75 hard, but just kind of like what's next, right? Is when you hit a goal like this. And again, this is my 3rd round. It does feel really cool being able to do it on the boat. I will say that feels like an awesome milestone to accomplish, right? Like I'm super proud of myself that amidst everything else that has been happening, taking the time to do so. Let me move you right here. Look how pretty that is. Taking the time so that you actually, make forward progress happen, you have to celebrate those wins, right? Like I told you, when it was day 20, day 40, and day 60, I celebrated, and I look back on that series. I didn't even say, go watch day 20, go watch day 40, go watch day 60. I did not just roll through those days. I took some time, I recalibrated, I celebrated, I checked how I was feeling, how I was doing, and really made sure that I was, my own cheerleader, right? Even though I have a great support system, even though, I love taking time to do what it looks like and what it means to, do 75 hard well, do and model habit stacking well, make sure that I'm staying on top of, all moving parts in my business. It's still always required a reset, a you've got this, a make the time for yourself. That should never shift, right? Like no matter what's going on in life, you need to take that hour or two every single day to take care of you. Like there's no other way to do it, guys, because then you're able to pour in to other people, be creative in spaces, have, just feel better, have more vitality. And that's what I hope that you have seen, that there has been a ton of excuses that could have came up in terms of where we live, the weather, the heat, the heat factor, the ability to be on a boat for an entire week and make sure that I got on the paddleboard or got dropped off at a beach, got my 45-minute workout in, no matter what beach we were at. There was beaches that like the whole beach was rocky like this. Didn't matter, still just got it done. It wasn't perfect, right? It wasn't maybe the best workout I've ever had, but I got steps in, put on some water shoes and called it a day for 45 minutes, right? So just know that that's one huge takeaway. When someone asked, would you do this again? How did you do it just on the boat, right? Like the boat seems like it would be kind of a barrier when we think about, yes, we have the university gym. It's across the island. Yes, we have weights on the boat. We have access to videos and again, access to beaches and trails and, snorkeling and all the things. So do you. You have access to all of those outdoor activities or classes or gyms, but we let excuses get in the way. We let, it's going to be a drive, right? It wasn't always easy to be like, we got to get the paddleboard down. I need to get over to a place to walk. We got to get this done, amongst not having access to a just walking path, right? Or you saw so many days in the morning. Go back to like the first 20 days. All I was doing, folks, was going and walking for 45 minutes on the dock. That was it. It was just the marina dock. There wasn't anything special. It was hot, or it was, the sun was rising, or it was setting. Or last night I did a second walk, super late last night to get it in. Just don't let yourself have any wiggle room to let yourself down, right? That would be my final tidbit as we wrap up this series, is when you put your mind to something and when you really lean in to what you are capable of, you will be amazed what you can complete. You will be amazed. You'll be amazed how much you can have on your plate, how good you can feel, how intentional you can be. Everything we talked about, strategic planning wise, when you say, this is how I want to, set up life and my relationships and the way that I show up for my clients, the way that I make money, all those things, right? You have then more time on your calendar than you ever realize. So keep auditing that time, keep making sure that you're taking care of yourself. And again, if this series inspired you to do 75 hard, put that in the comments. I want to cheer you on when you want to start. If it just kind of sparked your curiosity for what 75 hard is, and you saw again behind the scenes how I've been able to maintain that lifestyle amongst everything else, and you have questions about that, please put that in a DM or below in the comments too. But as we wrap up, last 2 minutes of the video, and I'm going to go finish this walk, is I cannot just tell you that when you accomplish something like this, no matter what stage of life you're in, no matter where you're living, no matter why you did it, to know that you can have 10 of you in a foxhole, it's called self-efficacy. I trust myself that I know when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. That is confidence, period. Right? And you always hear me say, confidence builds completion. Put that in the comments. Confidence builds completion, because it's the honest to God truth. When you know that you are being true to yourself, congruent to yourself, and honoring yourself, then things actually feel even better when they're hard. They actually feel like you can get through the next thing, with all your might, right? You're not having to wait on circumstances or other people. Is so empowering. I just kind of get reflective on that because I'm like, I just did this with no one else doing it with me, right? No other big reason except I wanted to challenge myself and finish out this year strong. Let me tell you, my business has grown these last 3 months. I have physically felt a lot better in terms of just mobility, aches, pains, things like that. I've been able to make a ton of new friends by doing more active pieces at the gym, out for walks, going on different hikes with people, just to make sure that I was accountable to those second workouts. That was super fun to make sure that I met new people to go do these activities with. And I just felt all around, more settled by doing so much more of that reading time. So I hope that this was inspiration, aspiration. If you ever want to know more about my coaching in terms of entrepreneurship skill set, because this was more of my personal development journey to document that as a coach, and to document this, just kind of how it looks to walk the walk and talk the talk. But the next series won't start till the beginning of the new year. We're going to take 2 weeks off, go to Ohio, decompress, reset, and then we've got some new exciting things happening in the business and for this channel. But again, that won't kick off to the beginning of the year. So I love you all. I so appreciate the encouragement. I would say make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. And again, the beginning of the new year, you'll be seeing some new training videos and content. But go watch some of these other videos when you need 5-10 minutes of inspiration to start that walk or start that workout. Love y'all. Bye.